Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Captain of Industry, for that which I am not. I am not the Captain of Industry, apparently. We have a lot of problems, all right? There's a lot of red going on, and sometimes in games, I'll actually allow, some of you might not believe this, but it's true. Sometimes in games, I will allow problems to happen just so I can fix them to kind of demonstrate how they can be fixed. This is not one of those times. I'm not going to just sugarcoat it. Not one of those times. We have three problems mainly. The first is fuel. We are out of fuel. This is shut down. Now, one of the reasons why fuel hasn't been working very well is because getting coal over into this has been very difficult since I stopped using as much trees, right? I stopped cutting down trees for coal. And you can see we're kind of running out of trees here, right? So now we're mining coal. That happened last video, right? And then it's just all about getting the coal to its destinations where it needs to go. The second problem is kind of contributing to the first problem. We're going to fix all three of the problems we have today because of this. But the second problem is maintenance, okay? Now, maintenance is super important because your stuff can break down and it's really annoying to try and fix it. So like over here, for example, this is a broken down excavator. Maybe it's this one. It's this one. Either way, they're maintenance. They need this, all right? And so you have to provide this. Now, maintenance appears to be just going into a big old pool, so it doesn't have to actually be delivered to these different vehicles, but the vehicles will, over the air, just sort of draw out of the pool of maintenance that you have. And I kind of don't have that happening as fast as I should. So this is the maintenance facility here, right? And it's currently able to generate 18. If I click this little toggle here that says show 60, this will tell me how many it's delivering every minute, right? And down here at the bottom, you can see this is always displayed by 60 seconds. So I'm gonna go like this, and this is 1 minute. So global need right now for maintenance is at 88. And this is only making 54. Now, if this was operational and also making it constantly, then we would have another 54 being generated, right? So we're down on power, and that's forcing us to we're not able to generate as much as we should because of that. The final problem we have is that we don't have enough of the materials to make maintenance work, or rather, we don't have enough of the materials to just in general keep this thing copper right going. We got the electrolysis to run to make more copper, which is nice, but it's paused right now because of no power. So let's fix the power problem first, right? Fuel and getting fuel to everything, right? That's problem number one, and it's slowing everything down. Problem number two is maintenance, and problem number three is power. Okay, so I've managed to get enough of these construction 2 parts to build this conveyor belt, and that is at least going to keep this operational continuously, provided of course we can keep coal in here, which depends on us having fuel everywhere, right? So that's the problem. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of my Unity to do an instant emergency repair. All right, this is going to repair, but it's going to cost me Unity. I can't do that forever. I have a very limited amount. I'm actually losing Unity every pip here, so I need to fix that. But now that we have power up and running, right, you can see that we're generating 300 kilowatts. And it looks to me like maybe the demand is a little higher than it. I think the demand is potentially just higher than... I can't tell if this is the demand number or this is. I feel like this isn't as clear as it could be. Like, what's the purpose for 3 numbers here, you know? Is it... maybe it's power demand, power supplied, power capacity, potentially? In any case, we are getting this diesel generator built as well. I'm holding off on it just a little bit. I feel like if I got both of these generators running, it would be okay, just for the time being. But I do need that extra generator going. What I'd like to see, though, is that to have this U-shaped conveyor done first. Currently, we don't have enough of the construction parts to make that happen. But once we do, they should get delivered over here because that is a priority. And once we get that happening, this coal will then generate, will then hit to both of these distillers, basically, right? But here's the thing. We're still going to need to use a lot more fuel than we're making. That's just the reality. We need more fuel production. So I'm going to go ahead real quick clone this, and I think I'm actually going to take and flip this. So I'm going to face it this direction, hit the F key, and I want to put the steam on the right side. And this is also going to put the coal on the left side. See that? So now this coal belt is going to be right up next to where the existing coal belt is, and so I can make that shorter. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of space, just a little bit, because I'm gonna need some space for that steel, or for that pipe, right? That steam pipe needs a little bit of room here, I think. So we're gonna give it a little bit of room up there. Should be good. And then for the transports, we're gonna take this U-shaped conveyor, sorry, right from here, and we're just gonna hook it up there, and that's gonna allow the coal to flow to both here and here. All right, good. The next thing we need is for the steam. We have lots of capacity for that. And for these pipes, it looks like it's going into here. It's this one right here that runs along the side. So I think what I probably need to do, it runs right here. Can't I just connect it here? Is there a way to... I think that's probably just not possible. It will let me do it here, but it looks a little bit funny. But it also, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It looks a little bit squirrely, but it'll work. So we'll have that built there too. The next thing is we need oil, of course. And now this oil needs to, the fuel. Fuel needs to go into the tank. So we're going to have the fuel go into this tank. But I could also expand this to have even more tanks if I wanted to. So if I wanted to make this even more expansive, I could put a tank here, and I could put a tank here. The thing is, I think that's a bit overdone. I don't believe it's necessary to have that much overflow, because they're going to be taking the fuel out of here and transporting it to these other stations. I don't want to have all the fuel just stockpiled here. I do want it to be, thoughtfully anyway, spread out. I'll probably put another fuel station here just so this stuff can happen, but eventually we'll have one over here and over there, and we'll have trucks moving fuel around, right? And that's good. But I don't think I need any more than these three. If these three are drained, then I have a production problem. If they're full, then I just have a logistics problem, and I can solve it another way. So we're gonna leave this the way it is, and we're gonna use this pipe, and we're just gonna say that this pipe is gonna move right over. And I question whether or not they're actually gonna be able to build this. But I can quick deliver it. I can quick deliver this. I'll just do it, because I'm going to block the way to get to that pipe in a second, and I don't want to have to deal with it. So there. Okay, there's that. And then finally, this will come up. We're going to have this come up to level 2. There we go. And we'll just have it go all the way like so. This is the waste pipe. And it connects to this pipe, which is already a waste pipe, which takes it all over that direction. So this will be my fuel arrangement. And I'm going to go ahead and quick deliver a couple of these resources just so we get them happening fast. I can also quick deliver this. So I think once they make this finalized, we'll have both of these operational. I am going to prioritize this as well. And now it's just a matter of getting coal here. I need to get coal here, okay? I mean, that's something that's so vital right now. So we're going to turn this on. I think I probably also need to maybe have this extra oil pump for the time being. I don't need it, but once this is built, I'm going to need this. So I'm going to turn that back on as well. Okay, so that should take care of our fuel production problem. It should, once they get it done, right? And by taking care of the fuel production problem and by installing this little generator, we should take care of our power needs, at least for the near future. So the next thing I want to really hammer down and focus on right now is fuel distribution, which unfortunately is a little bit different than I would like. I would very much like to have these trucks be in an area, tell them to service a very specific area instead, because I'm getting these guys, they'll take fuel from here and they'll move it and like resupply, I don't know, like they'll move it way over here to these buildings for some reason, right? Or we'll get a situation where a truck over here will be called to refuel a guy over here when really these guys should be the ones doing it, right? Or the trucks could easily just get to here and refuel themselves. So I don't see, I'm hoping maybe they're smarter than I think they are, but I don't see that happening at the moment. And that's kind of, well, that's kind of bad. Speaking of kind of bad, I'm going to have to spend Unity to fix these so that we can get this wrapped up, because We have to have coal. Coal is so incredibly vital. So I'm going to have more trucks here than I have excavators in the hope that these guys will be able to move the coal over where it needs to go, because it just has to happen. Now, the next thing is maintenance, right? That's another big problem. Now, I'm looking at this, and we've got this nice conveyor belt that's built here, and this is great. We're going to get all the stuff for the iron. This is for the copper, but you're going to notice this is, of course, for the coal. And here's the problem with this belt. We're gonna run into an issue here. I just know we are. These are lifted up so that trucks can get in here. Trucks have to get in here because of the slag, right? And slag gets filled up, which means these don't run when it's full. And the trucks have to be able to get in here, okay? If they can't get in here, then it just fills up and the whole production stops. We lift this up so that the trucks can get in here. However, this is going to block the trucks, all right? This is gonna be a problem. I think I probably need to stop this from building so that we don't block the trucks. However, another thing to look at, and I'm probably gonna wanna go do this. If I was to hit this right now, right? And let's say I pause this construction. If I was to say, hey, tear this down right now, trucks should be able to get in here, I think, until this is built and in the way. I think trucks should be able to get in here and stop that. But this is a short-term solution, and eventually these coal makers are gonna leave. I'm gonna stop this eventually. Also, I should unpause this so it can finish this. It's in the middle of it, right? So let's pause this one instead, because this one has supply. It's got 60 wood in there, so like you should be able to make some coal, right? So what I need is a more long-term solution for this, and I am leaving it paused a lot in this game because we have problems and I want to address them and fix them, right? I don't want to let time run and make it worse. So what I'm going to do here is set up another belt, and this is going to take some time to build, but I think until they build this belt that I'm going to set up, I don't want this to finish. So I need this belt to be done first, and I'm kind of hoping trucks can still get in here. So we'll see. If they can't, I have to cancel this. So what we're going to do, these doors for slag, the trucks need to get to them unless I hook them up to conveyors, and that's what I'm doing now. So we're going to hook them up to this U-shaped conveyor, and I think I'm going to lift this up a little bit. We can probably just get away with one. Ooh, can that actually go all the way over? Oh, I can go underneath the pipe. I did not know I could do that. Okay. Wow, look at this right underneath it. Yeah, okay. This changes things a little bit. This can go a very different way than I thought it could. Cool. So we're gonna have this conveyor stop here and then come over this way. No, I'm gonna go just a little bit less. We're gonna go right about here, I think, right about here, and then straight. Yep, and we're gonna go straight this way. Okay. All right, so that conveyor is gonna go over top of all this hot stuff, but the slag is gonna get moved, right? And so with that being done, I can then hopefully take this and go here. I can, and then I can go like this and go here. Yes. So the slag is now going to be on this. It's going to get taken around to the outside, and now I have to bring this down. That's the problem. Yep. Okay, hang on. Cancel this. That's what I need to do. So move this to be like this. Yep. Bring it down to height 0. That's what I want right here. Height 0. You should be able to get away. Can I just do right next to the place? I could, but I don't know if it's... Here's what I want. I want the storage right here, not fluid, loose. And I want to flip it over, and I want to put this right here, all right? So I want that belt to go into this. So we're going to take this U-shaped conveyor, try to connect it here. It's kind of... You have to be careful with where you're going with it here. Yeah, well... Kind of have to move the camera until I get what I want here. Let's bring it up one level. Yeah, now it'll work. Okay, now it'll do what I want it to do. Good. Now it'll come down. Yep, and then stick it right here. Okay. Outstanding. So that's the belt I'm looking for, right? I'm looking to build this. All right, now, I can quick deliver some of these resources. Not all of them, because I only have enough for one, but I can quick deliver some of these. I can also quick remove. That's pretty easy. And if I do that, I think the construction parts just go into inventory somewhere. That's the part I'm not sure about. Like, do I just lose the construction parts? It's only 0.2 unity. I'm going to do it. No, I shouldn't do that. Well, I just did it anyway. I shouldn't do it like that because I want to know if the trucks can get in here or not. But they'll tell me they can if they get in here and they start, you know, fixing everything. So this is going to stay paused until the rest of this belt is done. Now that's important because, again, these machines will stop if the slag can't be removed. And that includes the copper one too. So if this gets full, that's going to happen. That's a problem. So I want all the slag to end up being in here. I'm going to go ahead and make this to be slag. And I actually might prioritize that just so the trucks have a place to put it. Okay. Now, this isn't going to be enough right now. And I said I was going to rearrange these and put these in smarter locations. And I haven't done that yet. I might end up doing that right here because I think it's a smarter location. But the concrete is still here. And we can use the F trick to do this too. I already have this pipe made, so maybe that's not something I should do. Can I get my resources back? Well, I can get 7 back for this. So we'll do that. I'm going to tear this down. And what we're going to do with this one is we're going to remove it for now, but I'm also going to take and go like this with the concrete mixer. And I'm just going to flip it over like this. So remember, if we mirror it, right, if we're looking at it this way, and you can kind of see how this works. So the F key right here, right? If you're looking at it from the side and you hit F, it's kind of the same as hitting R twice, except it's mirroring it, right? And so it'll mirror it from any perspective that you're looking at it. So if you do it here, it'll mirror it this direction on this axis, right? And if you're looking at it from this side, if you hit F, it'll mirror it on this axis, which is kind of cool. So what we can do is place this really close to here, flip it, right? And when I do that, this pipe can now hopefully be connected. This might actually be too close to connect. I might have to go one away. Maybe not. Yeah, it's a little bit close, so I need to just give it a little bit extra room. But the point is, I didn't need to do this extra pipe. I could have put it in here like this, right? So we'll look at that too. So power is a big problem here. Let's take a look really quick all the way over here, and it's just a lot of stuff happening here. Repair this truck. The truck can do its thing. It's going to build this. I would really like you to build this. I can quick deliver this. Okay. So there's the quick delivery, and we will take and have coal now moving into a separate fuel facility. So now all of this stuff can be operational. The last thing we have to do here now, and I'm going to quick build this too, is we need to get the fuel pipe to run to this, right? We don't have that done yet. So I'll just quick deliver this really quick, and we'll take this pipe, and I think we can probably go off of this and then bring it up, or I can bring it off of this, which might be cleaner. That way I don't have to come up and over top of this again, right? So if I was to say bring it off of this pipe, there we go. I can go all the way across here. Yep, down like this. That works. And then down again, and then in. Right? Come on, why doesn't it? There you go. And then I should be able to quick build that. So this is going to give us now 3 different basic distilleries that can handle creating fuel. And we should not have a fuel problem anymore once those are done, okay? So now we want a priority on this diesel generator so that we can start using that extra fuel. But you can see the coal is being sent this other direction now. And it's just about keeping it full. So we want to keep this as full as possible. We want that to be a priority for the trucks. Okay, so the next thing, I'm noticing it says farm could not store all the potatoes at the harvest. Oh, we couldn't store the potatoes. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Here, why don't we, just for the sake of doing so, can't put it there. Got to put it here. Just for the sake of doing so, why don't we have another food warehouse? Because this is full, right? And that's why. And that's okay. That's okay. We want this full anyway. And in fact, I actually think I want more people because I need more workers. I'm only at 7 available. So why don't we go ahead and for housing, and I guess I could go this direction. I wonder how big this is going to end up being. I mean, I'm going to end up being way out here. I don't know about this whole... I had an idea for the limestone thing to make cement, because we need to make cement. That's the other problem, too. Like, I guess there's 4 problems. Let's put it here for now. So we'll build that there. Cement is another problem, okay? So right here, we can see that we're basically out of cement. Right? We got 32 left in this machine, 8 left in this machine, and that's it. So the remainder of our concrete slabs, right? We have 68 in this storage, 62 here, and 76 here. And basically inside these workshops and stuff, we've got stuff happening here too, right? That's it. We need more concrete slabs, and so we create them here, but we're about to run out of cement. So the next thing I have to address is the creation of cement, which is not as easy as it might sound to get. I want this to be iron. It's full. This is iron, full. This should be copper, not full. And then this is our new loose storage. And it doesn't appear as though... Well, I don't think they're going to be building this, because I don't think they can get in here to build this one. So I'm probably going to need to prioritize build that one, and then also maybe some of these other ones. So we can quick deliver here and possibly quick deliver this one later too. But I think these little ones, they don't take much, so we can quick deliver these because the trucks can't really get to them very easily anyway. They can reach this one, so we'll let them do it. I don't believe they can reach this one. And then after we have this one done, I can then have this built. And then the coal can come in from here, provided, of course, we actually have the coal. Okay, so we're going to be spending a lot of Unity here because there's a lot of trucks and stuff that need to be fixed. And I know it might seem like it's chaotic and crazy, and it's because we have a lot of different problems. So I'm assessing them. I pause the game. I let it run. Let's see what it's doing, right? I need to verify that it's fixed before I continue and move on. So why don't we actually delay the delivery of this housing district? We're gonna build it, but I want to delay the delivery of those parts because those parts can be used for other things, and the things they need to be used for. Hang on, let me just make sure these are still running. We don't need the iron yet, so we'll say no on that one. I need you done because you guys are copper, right? No, you're coal. Coal has to be running all the time, so we're gonna fix those. They don't have any fuel. What did I just click? Whoa. Oh, is this toggle navigation overlay? Oh, cool. So is this an assessment of where trucks can go? Trucks can reach this far. Maybe on current fuel supply, or... I don't know. That's an interesting overlay. We'll look at that later. Anyway, so you can see maintenance is a problem, right? I keep having to spend Unity to do it. So what I'd like to do is get at least one of these facilities, maintenance facilities. One of these maintenance facilities need to be upgraded because you can see at 60 seconds, this thing does 54. If I bring it down to 20 seconds so you can see a direct comparison, this is making 18 maintenance every 20 seconds, okay? But if we go over here and we take a look at what Maintenance Depot 2 can do, Maintenance Depot 2 is capable of making 45 in 20 seconds with the same amount of resources, right? It's 2 and 2 to make 45, or it's over here, or oh, I thought it was over here. Can I not see the formula? Maintenance. Well, it's 1 and 1 for 18, or 2 and 2 for 45. So it's definitely better to have a level 2 to do this. So I want to upgrade this as soon as possible, and in order to do that, I need to have all sorts of these gold ones. So that's the problem right now. I need these guys to create level 1s, which they're not doing right now, and that's silly. Let's just have both of these selected. I don't know if that's a good idea, but we're going to do it. We need both these guys to be making the initial stages, right? The beginning stage ones. And we need them to do that quickly. And then I need them to be able to take them and create construction parts 2 for me as fast as we can, so that I can upgrade my maintenance facilities. And I think once I get one of these upgraded, that will fix my maintenance problems. I just need one of them fixed, okay? We still need construction parts 2 for this. Darn it. Okay, so fuel station's out of fuel. We know once the fuel gets solved, this is all gonna get solved, right? So we keep this full as full as we can. 72. We keep this one as full as we can. Let's bring this down actually to about here. And eventually the trucks are gonna bring the fuel where it needs to go. This needs maintenance. Let's repair it. And all the power should be on. We are at, yep, well over capacity now. So we're good. Now, what I'm curious of, now it says 450. It says we're only using 205. So, like, does this mean I don't need this one? Yeah, I guess I don't need this yet. If I pause this, does it still need maintenance? That's the question. Does it still take resources? Because if I can reduce how much maintenance I need, that would be great. I don't know how long it takes for this to tick down, but I'd like to see. Yep. It doesn't look like it's going to take maintenance. Okay, so we'll leave this off until we need it. But until then, we'll let it run. We're absolutely going to need more oil because with these 3 factories all using it, I'm pretty confident we don't have enough. So I might prioritize that one. We'll see. We just got groundwater pump research done. I think I might go ahead and pause research for a little while. And the reason for that is so that we gain more unity, because I'm going to need it for the short term. I'm going to need to spend it so I can keep machines operational. And it looks to me like we have 28 construction parts. Yep. They are using them a lot. I think I'll go ahead and start hammering away at the yellow ones now. And I'll go ahead and boost this temporarily so it goes a lot faster. And with these gold parts, I want to get where is it? It's just this. I think it's just these belts, right? At this point, I think it's just the belts. Yeah. So that copper can continuously run, because see slag sucks, right? So I need this to get out of here, and that requires me to have the gold ones. So once I build this, then it should be able to evacuate this. So we'll wait just a little bit longer until we have 9 of the gold parts. Hopefully very soon. Almost done. And see, this is taking copper, so we're out of copper. I need to get that right now, right? So done. Now 12. Let's go ahead and finish this. And that's going to allow this to evacuate. Both of these actually will now be able to evacuate their slag. And it'll go into here, which is perfect. Exactly what we need. So now they can keep producing what they need to produce. Necessary. Can we do it? Can we go? Please go. This is full output, but like, I know we can do it. I trust you. Damn. Hang on. Let's remove the boost on this. And then also put you back to both formulas. We almost have everything done. It's just this one now. I'm going to let the trucks do that. And then also these take rubber. And I have no idea how to make rubber. We have 161 left. I think that's probably really advanced. We have Research Lab 2. And then all of these things actually require Research Lab 2 as well as a cargo ship technology. So we have other technologies that we need to research and have those buildings and stuff going in order to get this stuff going. And I think this is where we finally get to synthetic rubber. Yep. Ooh, steam high, light oil. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, we're going to get... I am worried about getting soft locked in this game, you know? Get to the point where it's like, I don't have any concrete. Or I don't have cement, so I can't have concrete. And then you have to start tearing things down for the construction parts, which is kind of what I want to do to these. I don't like how they're built. I was going to put... This was what was going to happen, which I don't think is necessary now. We're going to crush rock in here. In one of these, sorry. We're going to crush rock in one of these, and then that was going to split to these 3 to make the rock into sand, because you can see the timers. The rock to gravel takes 20 seconds, and then this gravel to sand takes 60 seconds, 3 times the time. So rock was going to go to gravel, and then the gravel was going to transport to these 3 to make sand, and then these each were going to feed one of these machines to make concrete out of it. And we were going to use this formula to make that concrete, since it takes less cement to do. So that was what I was going to do, and I can do that still, but the process of getting that slag over to here, I guess rock and stuff over to here, that's more complicated than I wanted to admit to. Like, it's more complicated than I really wanted to do. I'm gonna activate, I think, all 3 on these for now until I get a grasp of things. Until I get this whole worked out, I think I should let them do whatever formula they want to do. Okay. So copper, we need you. So I'm gonna repair that. 26 unity remaining. We just have every machine in the world is breaking down. I really hope we can get just enough of those gold parts to get one of these upgraded. But that doesn't mean anything if we don't have the copper. So you can see this is full of impure copper. So we need that impure copper brought over here. And this is missing the input of impure copper. So like, I need a truck to do this, right? Perhaps we can get away with, maybe we have one of the tree harvesting trucks. Let's not do that. And then I want you to be a higher priority. Copper needs to be moved all the time. So let's make you like a 4, like a 3, and then have you be like, like a 6 or something. All right, let's move this out of here and stick it in this machine, okay? One of these trucks needs to come over here and do this. And then eventually, well, maybe I even can do it now. Hang on, can I do it now? This will be a challenge. It'll be one of these conveyors, these flat conveyors. And we can take this. I should have flipped this now that I know, but I should have flipped this. We can take one of these flat conveyors and come all the way over like this. Well, I need to lift it up, don't I? Indeed I do. Let's lift it up. Ooh, we could just put it in storage first, though. That's probably better. Put it in storage first. We'll say storage is like right here. Like this. I think I like this better. But then cars won't be able to drive through here. They'll have to go around this way, which might be a pain, but it's not that bad. They just drive through this little center part. And actually, maybe doing more electrolysis in the future could be a good thing. To do 16 in 40 seconds, though. You do 8 in 40 seconds, and you do 8 in 40 seconds. So, like, this is already balanced. So, never mind. Yeah, I think I'm going to put storage tank right here. And I'm going to go ahead and put a belt. One of the transport belts, conveyors, right here. And I think if I lift this up, there's just no way that they're going to be able to drive under here. Unless, what if I do something like this? This is a little bit weird, but it would allow trucks to travel at the expense of a lot more resources, though. Right? Is it worth it? I just want the trucks to be able to get through here. If I do that, I think the trucks can make it through this, right? Maybe not. It might not be enough space. I don't think I've given them enough space. You know what? It's fine. I need parts now, so we're just gonna lock them down. It's much cheaper to do it this way. So we'll just do it like this, okay? So quick deliver this, and I want you to have impure copper, and then I want you to be a priority. We're gonna feed it direct so the trucks don't have to do it anymore. So let's get this going. 4 parts should go to this. There we go, almost done. 1 more gold, and then we have a constant stream of copper, because that's my bottleneck right now on maintenance parts. It's copper. Not on maintenance parts, but on the gold ones, which I can totally do now. Let me actually cancel that. And let's go ahead and hit upgrade on this. And I want this to be a priority building at priority 1. And if we can get this to start kicking out good amounts of maintenance, we'll be set. This will fix all the problems. Every problem we have, it will be fixed by having that maintenance done. And I won't have to spend the Unity to do it. I think maybe I have too many trucks on this. Yeah, let's dwindle down the number of trucks on that, so that they can start doing other logistical things, moving transports and stuff around. I do this in games. I'll do this all the time. I'll get to the point where I don't have any carriers, right? Like, you remember surviving the aftermath and all that, where it's like, I don't have any basic carriers, and that's kind of what I got done with the trucks here. Every truck has a purpose where it's just sitting there waiting, when it could be going off and doing other things, like, you know, logistics and moving things around, acting as a carrier, right? So as soon as we... All right, here's the problem, I think. The moment that pops, I need to stop it and fix this. Done. Stop. Fix this. Go. Yep. Quick delivery. And done. All right. We now have impure copper being fed here directly. This should operate constantly now. There shouldn't be a reason for this to ever stop making copper. So the question now becomes, can we store that extra copper? And we need to, right? And so these are storing construction stuff. I like the idea of putting the copper right in here, but unfortunately this is not facing the right direction to do that. So for the time being, I'm going to turn this into a copper storage, since we're not really storing wood there. But the trucks are going to have to move it from here and bring it all the way around to here, because it's not facing the right direction. It's an okay compromise for the time being. So trucks will still have to come in here and do it, though. And hopefully they'll do that quicker. I don't think they will. You know what? Let's. We have such little trucks, right? I think I'm just going to tear this down. This is going to be good construction parts too. We have tons of construction parts now, right? We've accelerated that, right? So now we're starting to make the other ones. Yeah. All right. So this is still priority number 1. Once we get this done, like I said, I think it'll produce enough maintenance now on an ongoing basis to where all of these things can stop yelling at me, right? I need all of these to stop yelling at me. You, repair. And then you, repair. See what I'm saying? Like, the repairs are so costly to do with Unity. I need to have that not be a thing anymore. I need everything powered and to not have to do this, right? This 0.8. It's got rubber. It's moving rubber. Go. Come on, you can do it. 19. This needs maintenance now too. Let's go. Come on, maintenance, go. Make all the gold parts and then move them right here. This is where they all go, right here. And if I get them all in storage, which would be kind of sweet, let's just kind of do this real quick. So it'll focus that. If I can get them in storage at least, then I can hit a button to prioritize it with Unity, and then that's it. And the maintenance should all be fixed. By the end of this video, I swear, all of these red messages are going to be gone, okay? I'm going to fix every problem. Quick deliver. Let's go. Turn on all of these formulas again. There we go. And now with this thing, we're going to boost it and prioritize it. Number 1, I want to have everybody moving this. Come on, where are you? Oh God, the trucks are all stopped. None of them can bring things because they're all broken down. Terrible timing to break down. I just got the maintenance center up and running. Come on now. Come over here. Let's go. Unity. Bring it here. Right here. This is where the copper goes. There you go. No. Not there you go. What are you doing? Copper. Bring the copper over here. Yes? Good? No? Are you priority 1 too? Okay, you guys are priority 1 too. Here. P3, P3, and P3. Okay, this is a higher priority than any other building in this whole thing. So let's go. Okay, move it. Okay, so all of these conveyor belts are built now. And you have slag. Excellent. And you have some coal. Now we need to connect it. So U-shaped connector. Connect to here. U-shaped connector, connect to here. There we go. And U-shaped connectors, we're going to wait on that. Just a little bit more, we're going to wait on that. And I think actually I'm going to go ahead and kill this to get the construction parts, which means I can also go ahead and kill this pipe too. Just kill that pipe too. Okay, so I should be able to quick deliver this and this and this and this. And now we should have a supply of coal moving, right? Getting out into this area and being dispersed to these machines. That's what I'm hoping to see now. Okay, so that this can continue to produce, right? It needs to keep producing copper. There we go. Perfect. Now this is going to get a lot more than this one is, right? That's just how the splitters work, and that's okay, because as soon as this fills up and has a backlog, then more will flow this way, right? So all of it just flows until it's out. But as long as we can keep up with maintenance, there should be no reason for that to be out, because we have plenty of things. We have plenty of coal. Okay, it's generating maintenance now, and I removed the boost for a little bit until I got the copper situation under control, and now I've got the boost on so that we can make even more maintenance and just kick this stuff out. Like it gets eaten up right away, right? There's so many things that need maintenance that it just gets eaten up super quick. But I'm hoping that we just kind of, you know, get this up here and maybe start seeing this bar fill up. That would be very, very nice. Now, I've also had enough of the gold ones to get a second maintenance depot upgraded. So these are both now more efficient. The problem, though, is that they are also using twice the copper. So I have to have copper running all the time. And I would love to just expand my copper operation, but unfortunately, like I don't know how people are supposed to transport copper. Like these things are just sitting here waiting for trucks. I need a lot more trucks, I guess, right? We do have good fuel distribution, at least. We have some fuel over here ready to go with a fuel truck. We got some fuel here ready to go with a fuel truck. And if we go all the way over here, well, we're going to see that we're actually no workers. Ooh, hey, that's kind of fancy. All right, hang on. Now let's turn the beacon back on. I can probably get away with turning research back on, too. I've started research on the captain's office. It looks to me like this is going to increase how much food people consume, but maybe that gives us more unity. I don't know. And it's also going to allow us growth population increase by 0.5%. I would assume that means organic growth for population now. We'll see. It allows me to get to the point where I can do edicts, and that allows me to get fuel consumption to be reduced by 15% and maintenance reduced. So I have this so that I can get this, and I want to get both of those things, and I need a captain's office to do those types of things. So it'd be really nice. Now, I'm hoping that we're generating enough copper. That's why I think I need more trucks, right? Like I'm going to need so many more trucks. Let's add 2 more trucks to this so that we can have like a nice constant flow this direction, right? And they may truck export off. Yeah, so they may bring it into here, which would be fine. I would like them to bring it all the way over and get it into this though, right? And so once this is full and you know, there's no more left to do here for some reason, then they can start putting it in that other tank. Which, I mean, that's going to take a while, but that's the hope, right? There goes the copper. Makes 13 more copper, and that gets distributed to these guys. Okay. Yeah, and then this more maintenance here. Again, I think in level 1 priority here for all of these. Look at how fast this thing works with the boost. It's crazy. We'll go ahead and pause the boost just for now. And we're definitely going to need more people. Monthly consumed, 5 months. Okay, yikes. 5 months is a while, but you can see most of our stuff is taken care of here now, right? Yeah, that's nice. I think that's nice. Maybe we can take some of the workers out of this. Full output anyway, right? So we can take the workers out of this, and maybe they'll go work here instead, you know? Maybe we'll put the workers in this building. Yep, there we go. And priority 9 and priority 9. So we can say, hey, workers, always be here, so that we always have fuel. See this? It's drained again because you guys stopped working here. So let's go. Always be here. I can put you on priority, let's say 5 instead. It's probably fair. So now people will always work here over the other jobs, and we'll have to get this tank full, right? distribute the fuel around where it needs to be. Probably unpause this one, I guess. Okay, so once we get the workers, that it's gonna be fixed. I'm really hoping maintenance gets solved now. I'm really needing this fixed. I'm starting to see something that's not 0% here, right? So this one's is cranking out now too. That's pretty good. If I had to go back and do this over again, I definitely would have gotten like conveyor belts to run into these facilities, right? So like a conveyor belt that runs all the way across here. And I have some gold. Maybe I can do this. Maybe this is okay. If we were to lift this up and go too high, yeah, like this. Ooh, this might work actually. Nice. Hold on. If we go up to 2, and I'd like to do it in this direction if you let me. Yeah. Yeah, right there. 2. Boom. All right, now we can stretch this belt too high, right? All the way over into like this. And then we can go here, I guess. And then bring it over. I don't want to block it, though. That's the problem is blocking this. Actually, yeah, because I want them to be able to drive through here. That's the problem. If I could do this over again, I would definitely have both of these maintenance facilities right next to each other. And then I could just belt them in like this, right? But for the time being, I think it might just be better to yeah, belt this up and over, right? So we'll take that and over to at least here, right? Can you do it right here? Yep. And then here and then down. So I guess if you want to go this way, you'll have to go through here, or maybe just through here. I don't know. Like there's a way to do this, and I just don't know what it is yet. But now I'm thinking that trucks maybe don't need to drive through here if I switch up the storages, right? Like if I wanted to, I could just do this on one of these belts, or I could. I think I didn't leave enough space because I see again. I still like trucks to be able to drive, but we have enough to deliver this whole thing now, and that will guarantee delivery to that, and then also another right here. And then down like that. And so we'll guarantee delivery here too. So I can make this one happen and this one happen for now, right? And then the copper will get delivered to both of these facilities. And so then we can just keep that cranking, right? And then we have the iron storage, which is right here. And what we can do with the iron storage is get that to move over. We can say the iron will go like this too, meet up to the same belt. That's not bad actually. Yeah, it'd have to be like this, crossed. Oh, there's a better way to do this, guys. I know there is. I think I might just I know I just upgraded this thing, but if I tear it down, I get 30 gold back. I have enough to build it right away, right? I know I lose resources, but man, would that be so much better to just build the level 2 maintenance depot for 40 of these? Just build it right here. It was so much better if I just build it right here, right? I don't think I can justify doing it the other way. I have to, right? I have to. I could do it right here, right? And then just feed it from right there. Same belt, I think. If I just did this and then do this conveyor from here to here. Well, I thought I could do it that way, but I don't need any of this to happen. You know? But now we're cutting this off still. Tell you what, I wanted this video to end with us not having these notices, but I think you can see that we're catching up, right? It's not 0% anymore. And we are able now, with each of these to produce at maximum, we can produce 135 per minute. We only need 102 total, and so we can produce a lot more. We just need to expand copper and keep that running, and I think we need more copper production. So I think I'm going to expand iron this direction, and I'm going to turn this one into copper. So we'll have 2 copper ones right here like this. Yeah, I think that's what's got to happen. This needs to be high priority too, as far as jobs go. Yep, all of the copper stuff needs to be high priority. There you go. But that's what I need to do, guys. So I think we've kind of figured it out. I'm gonna build this maintenance facility here. I'm gonna tear this one down, and we'll get the extra stuff for that. And then I'm gonna hook this up to here. Probably have a second electrolysis machine, maybe even, and you can put that right here. And then the warehouse will feed both of them. And then we'll have all of this stuff feeding into the warehouse. So that's what we're gonna do here. And I can use this right here to do it. So thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna fix this part, but we kind of fixed some problems. We're gonna get this taken care of. This game can snowball out of control pretty damn fast if you're not paying attention, right? And it's definitely, there's some challenge, definitely challenging. But I'm gonna fix it. We'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.